before you start saying things like, "Oh no, not this again," or "No one's turning into an abstracted monster." Zrenya, just hear me out and watch the video until the end. What awaits us after episode 5? The idea for this video came from a Gooseworks post on Tumblr, where it was revealed that episode 5 will be the last calm episode before the real storm begins. With only 3 episodes left to explore the remaining characters, episodes 7, 8, and 9 remain shrouded in mystery. There's a theory floating around that we might meet completely new characters in those episodes. Remember that clown character, Kaufmo?
I've been looking for this. Thanks for keeping an eye on it, Coffee. I'm gonna head out. See ya.
Whoa, Kaufmo! Listen, I know we didn't always get along, like when you called me out for fake laughing at your jokes. I swear I really did think they were funny. I was just having a bit of a bad day!
But if we do see someone new in episodes 7 to 9, then unfortunately, that means one of the existing characters will likely be removed. Who is the most likely to abstract? Let's start with the least obvious candidates. For many, Jax is the most unpleasant character due to his actions.
Ladies first. No, wait, why would I say that? Jump over, crawl inside, and shoot them repeatedly until they're unrecognizable.
I feel like that violates some kind of convention.
You're violating my ears with your clapback. Get driving, driver!
So, Pomni, I'm sure there's some way you could help out here. Maybe when we catch up to them, we could...
Gotta be assertive. Like this!
Hey! Jax!
Despite this, Jax's full story will only be revealed in episode 6, so it would be odd to remove him from the digital circus right after his moment in the spotlight. Plus, Gooseworks has shown a clear fondness for Jax, which works in his favor. Personally, I wouldn't want Jax to abstract by the end of the season either. It's really fascinating to see how, with each episode, people seem to care less and less about him.
Don't I know it?
If your friends see him, I only hope he doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologue. Feel free to visit anytime.
Definitely.
Up here.
Don't worry about that.
Pomni was very brave.
So, despite his behavior, it's unlikely that he'll be removed. How Jax will behave moving forward will keep us intrigued until the very end. Pomni also has a very slim chance of being removed from the show, despite being the most emotional character in the digital circus.
My name is, oh God! Why can't I remember my name?
Whoop!
Every day I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up.
But her mental state has been steadily improving since the pilot episode. In the beginning, she hated everything around her, but by episode 2, we already saw signs of improvement, and by the end of episode 3, she had fully accepted what was happening in the digital circus. She even genuinely smiled for the first time.
Oh, Pomni, Kinger, are you guys okay? Was it scary?
I'm fine, actually. Something like that. Hey, Ragatha.
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Oh, thank you.
Pomni's journey is crucial to the story, and if the amazing digital circus started with her, it should end with her. Who is most at risk? Now let's turn our attention to those who are more likely to leave the digital circus, just like Kaufmo did. Since episode 9 will be the finale and won't feature any of the digital circus's horrors, only 2 out of 3 characters will become abstracted monsters, while 1 will survive. Our choices are Kinger, Gangle, and Ragatha. Let's play a little game. I'll first explain why each of them could turn into an abstracted monster. Before I reveal my answer, write in the comments who you think will survive. Ragatha is the kindest character and seems to be the only one genuinely trying to help Pomni adjust to life in the digital circus.
What did any of that mean?
Oh, that's just one of Kane's little adventures. They're just something fun to do to, prevent us from going insane.
Ragatha never loses her optimism, even in the most challenging situations. But her kindness could lead to unfortunate consequences. She doesn't know how to stand up for herself effectively. And if we recall the scene from episode 3, where Pomni finally acknowledges her kindness.
Something like that. Hey, Ragatha.
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Oh, thank you.
We see how much those words mean to Ragatha, as if she had been waiting for them her entire life. But it's not just Pomni who receives support from her. Ragatha tries to help everyone. However, no one else seems to truly appreciate her efforts, and that undoubtedly causes her pain.
Oh, and don't worry about the whole abandoning me for the exit thing. It's perfectly understandable what you were going through at the time, and there's no hard feelings. You're all good.
This kind of behavior, along with her strong attachment to others, could be what ultimately leads to her abstraction. Gangle is a victim of the digital circus, or, more specifically, a victim of Jax. That rabbit never gives her a moment of peace whenever he gets the chance.
Which door should we choose?
Not sure. Let's try this out.
Gangle constantly cries, even in harmless situations. She can't stand up to her main bully Jax, and because of that, she has to endure his torment day after day.
Be epic.
Why are there so many knives back here?
Do it, or I'll tell Ragatha about the figurine thing.
This could put her on the verge of abstraction, just like Kaufmo before her. Kinger. And then, we have the king of madness himself, Kinger.
What was that? Was that you?
No. Oh, wait. You mean me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was me. Is this your hand?
That's my eye.
Yes, but which eye?
I really don't think that Will you stop touching my eye?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Kinger is unstable, fearful, yet occasionally rational. We've learned that he isn't as strange as he seems. His pain stems from the loss of the person closest to him.
Right after my wife had abstracted, I don't recall the exact string of events, but we both ended up in the fort together. And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit.
It's quite possible that this tragedy shaped Kinger into who he is today. But what if each day in the digital circus becomes an increasing burden for him? What if he finally breaks and decides that the only way to escape his suffering is to reunite with his wife? Who will survive? Write down who you think from this trio will make it to the end and who will follow Kaufmo's fate. Personally, I believe Ragatha will survive, not just because of her optimism, but because Pomni might become her only true friend, helping her cope with her struggles. On the other hand, Kinger and Gangle's circumstances are much harsher, making it far more difficult for them to endure. That wraps up today's video. Share your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.